Our ancient enemy sets up every possible obstacle to turn us aside from what we have begun. The enemy sorely afflicts us in ways completely contrary to the choices we have made. The enemy causes us to be sad without our knowing why we are sad. We cannot pray with devotion, cannot contemplate, cannot even speak or hear the things of God our Lord with any interior taste or relish. But not only this. If the enemy sees us weakened and downcast by these thoughts, the enemy suggests that we are utterly forgotten by God our Lord. And we begin to think we are totally separated from God, that all we have done and all we have desired to do has failed and is worthless. The enemy thus strives to reduce us to a state of total discouragement. In this way we can see that what causes all our fear and weakness is dwelling excessively at such times on our miseries and submitting so abjectly to the enemy's lying suggestions. We must observe the enemy's offensive. When you hear this letter of St. Ignatius to this young nun, you can see how that for someone like Pope Francis, this spiritual doctrine, this attentiveness to the way that we can be brought down into depression or discouragement resonates with so much that people experience today. Pope Francis, ever the realist, and I would say ever the Jesuit, recognizes that there is another reality in human experience, another reality in human history that orients us against God's will, that turns us in on ourselves and against our neighbors. This Pope has been a pastor for too long. He's been on the front lines, on the frontiers, on the peripheries, to use the language that he favors. He's listened too intently and too sensitively to the struggles and pains of people, and in his present circumstances, he has no doubt been listening to the frustrations and pains and sufferings of people who are longing for the church to be more fully what it's called to be, that he no doubt has detected currents of discouragement. So I think his language, his analysis leads him to describe this reality, which for him is incontestably present in the world and in the hearts of people. He calls this the work of the enemy, or the work of the evil spirit.